the ACL Elite Finals. I would like to welcome Assad head coach Roberto Mancini along with the player Roman Saiz. And I'll kick off this press conference by asking the coach to share his thoughts on the upcoming game and on the opponent. Coach?
Good morning. First of all, we hope to recover very well from the last game because it was very, very hard because we played 120 minutes and this is not easy. And we hope to recover very well. After, I think that will be a good game because we play against this team that is a very good team and they have very good players.
Roman, the same question.
No, as the coach said, the most important is to recover well because the time is very short between the two games. And then after we have to be ready for another battle against one of the best team in Japan. And most important also is to don't think like because we beat ACL, so the next will be easy. So we need to be focused mentally to have another tough game and to try to repeat the same performance as we did against ACL to go to the next round.
All right, make sure to state the media or the organization you represent.
Good morning, gentlemen. Michael Church from AFC. The question for both of you, but mainly for Roman. You played 120 minutes the other night. What do you do to recover from a game like that to play in another high-profile, high-intensity game tomorrow? What do you do in recovery? How do you get the body to be able to regenerate quickly, to be able to go into another game like this? Thank you.
I think first the most important is to sleep, to have the best recover, and after it's a lot of details, you know, about food, drink a lot, do a lot of treatment, even if you don't feel necessary to do it, but all the small thing you can add to your recovery can help. And also mentally it's good because after a game like this and the issue of the game, so it helps you to recover faster because mentally you are in good mood. So it's a lot of small things who can make a big difference for next game. And but I think we don't want to use the recovery as an excuse. I think we have the quality in the squad to make any difference at any time. So maybe this game will need more players, but for the players who played, I think we'll be ready because we are very professional on this, and we take it serious. Like the Champions League is very important for Al-Sadd, so we want to go as far as possible. So all the small details will make the difference on the competition.
I think that Roma said everything about the recovery for the players. This.
علي العمري صحيفة الشرق الأوسط. عندي سؤالين للمدرب. السؤال الأول بعد المباراة الأخيرة كان كتب على السبورة كتب شكرا لكم، والآن نبغى نعرف بس إيش الحظوظ أو الفرص اللي مو شغالة ترى.
لا تشتغل روح.
What you write on the board? Thank you, I know what it means.
I said thank you to the guys for the performance because we beat the best team in Asia and this.
طيب السؤال الثاني في المواجهة الأخيرة أمام الهلال 120 دقيقة 120 دقيقة كانت بدون أي تغيير. هذا الشيء بالنسبة للمتابعين كان مفاجئ. بالنسبة له إيش الرسالة اللي كان مثلا ممكن يوصلها أو هل هي مثلا نقدر نقول ثقة كبيرة في اللاعبين الأساسيين الموجودين؟
No, I have confidence in all my players, but the team in that moment had a very good balance. They played very, very well. Only in the last 10 minutes in the second half of extra time, they were a little bit tired, but also I thought about the penalties. All the players that they kick the penalty very good were in the field, and for this reason I didn't change any players.
All right, that's all for Assad press conference. Thanks for your attendance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Friends of Vissel Kobe versus Assad for the ACL Elites final. I would like to welcome both Vissel Kobe head coach Michael Skeba along with the player Hiroshi, and I'll start with the coach. Coach, what are your thoughts on the game?
So first of all, we are very happy that we arrived to Saudi Arabia for the final tournament here, and of course we all first of all, biggest wish of all of us is that the war will be finished very soon. But besides this, we are here to play as good as possible, and we will show our best performance on the pitch tomorrow evening.
はい、サウジアラビアに来られたことを非常に嬉しく思っています。いろいろな困難がありましたけれども、明日の試合並びにトーナメントが無事に終わることを願っていますし、ここに来れて非常に嬉しいです。
So we last days we could see how incredible the football in the western region of Asia is right now with the match we have seen between Al Hilal and Al Sadd.
もちろんここまで開催された2試合スタジアムで見させてもらいましたし、いい準備ができていると思っています。
Two very good teams which have a lot of power Yeah, a lot of fast players, even physically very strong. So it will be a very strong opponent for us to play against Al-Sadd tomorrow evening.
もちろんそれに伴い佐藤が勝ち上がってきたのも知ってますし、やはり選手個人個人のクオリティだったり素早さだったりフィジカルだったりっていうところは本当に気をつけていく必要があるかなと思ってます。
Yeah, a team with a lot of very experienced players. They have played nearly everywhere in the world, and even the coach is very experienced, and even he has done so many good things during his career.
もちろん選手がアルサッドの選手の経験だったりっていうところは本当に注意しないといけないですし、もちろんその相手の監督さんの経験というところも決して下に見ることはないように注意していかないとなと思ってます。
So again, it is very nice to be here in Jeddah, and on the other hand, we would like to show as good the team of Vissel Kobe is playing, and we are looking forward to be competitive tomorrow evening.
本当にもう一度申し上げますけども、本当にジェダにここに来れて非常に嬉しいですし、明日の試合ではチームとして本当にできるだけやれること、自分たちがどのくらいいいチームかということを見せられることを願っていますし、非常に興味深い試合になると思います。ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
All right, Hiroshi, your thoughts in the game?
試合に向けてね。
まあ監督が言ったように、まずこの大会が無事開催されることが、まず感謝してますし、試合に向けては、ここまでグループステージ去年からやってきて、今年スキップ監督に変わりましたけど、その前の高さんとか、ここまで戦ってきた選手、スタッフ、みんなの思いを背負って、戦いたいなと思います。
As coach said, I am so happy also to be here and in this tournament to play. And it was so long away to final tournament from group stage, but everyone has contributed to be here, ex-coaches and the new coaches, Mr. Skipper here, and yes, it will be big tournament for us tomorrow.
All right, before we take any questions, Japanese translation is already here. Yes. Okay. Make sure to state the media or the organization you represent, please. All right. Michael?
Good morning, gentlemen. Good afternoon, sorry, gentlemen. Michael Church from AFC. Question for Coach Skiva. Vissel Kobe have, in the past, made it very clear that this is a tournament they want to win. How much pressure is there internally on the players and the team to go all the way in this competition? And then just as a second question, you come into the competition in very, very good form. You've had a string of wins in the J-League, in the 100-year tournament. How much confidence does that give you and the players going into tomorrow's game? Thank you.
Yeah, I think on the one hand that we are doing good until now, even by getting a lot of injuries during the J-League competition at this moment. But most of the players are back for this tournament here, and so I'm very satisfied with this. Yeah, on the other hand, I think as a coach, the most important thing is to look at the next opponent, and this will be a very strong team with Al-Sadd, as we have seen 2 days before. So I think this will be a very, very interesting match for us. And for teams from Eastern Asia, it is not so easy to find very competitive teams because around us is the Japanese league, the Korean league, sometimes the teams from China, but in between there's a far distance going for the western part of Asia, and so we are very happy after a long travel to be here to show what a nice match we can have tomorrow.
All right, please. Okay.
Okay. はい、非常に長い道のりになったと思ってます、ここまで。で、怪我した選手だったりも戻ってきてますし、明日について非常にいい準備ができていると思ってます。東地区のチームとやはりずっとやっていたので、西地区のチームと対戦することに関して少し 警戒する必要あるかもしれませんけど、やはりここはしっかりいい準備をしていいトーナメントにできたらなと思ってます。
Please, the mic. Take the mic.
監督にお願いします。For the Mr. Skipe、広瀬選手もそうですけれども、今日の練習の中では前川選手、トゥーレル選手と怪我心配された選手もたくさんラインナップに戻ってきているように感じるんですけれども、その辺のどのぐらい前向きかということ、それからトゥーレル選手と前川選手に関してはどのぐらいの目処が立っているのかということを教えてください。
So, wegen Kader im Morgenspiel, Tüle haben wir.
So first of all, I am very happy that nearly all the players of our squad are ready to play tomorrow. Especially a lot of very experienced players who have played in Europe as well. They are back for this team, for our team, and this is very important for us because they are leaders of our group, and because of this, I'm very happy that we have such a strong team, and hopefully we will see tomorrow evening that we are good enough to be competitive against Al Sadd.
All right, please.
علي العمري صحيفة الشرق الأوسط.
Yes.
علي العمري من صحيفة الشرق الأوسط. إلى أي مدى يرى تأثير لعب فرق غرب آسيا دور 16 خلال اليومين الماضية، بالإضافة إلى لعب أشواط إضافية وفترات لعب أطول في مواجهات يعني تفصلها يومين تقريبا عن مواجهة ربع النهائي؟ كيف تشوف تأثير هذا الشيء؟
Yes, on the one hand, it is a very short tournament, yes, and a little bit unlucky for the teams from the western region that because of the war, they couldn't play before. But on the other hand, it's nice that we have the possibility to play right now. For us, even it is very strong to have travel around 21, 22 hours from Kobe to Jeddah 2 days ago. So this even not so easy for our team and our players. But on the other hand, we are doing the nicest things in world. We are going to play soccer, football, and that is what we are going to do here and what we are looking forward to do as good as possible.
Please. You need to connect to the...
広瀬選手にお願いします。リーグ戦のところで離脱がありましたけれども、どのようにして意識をして戻ってきたかというところと、こういう大事なところで戻ってこられてどういう貢献をしたいかというところを教えてください。
この大会に出るためにリハビリしてきましたし、監督が使いたいって思うようなプレーをできるような、復帰のためにトレーナー、メディカルのスタッフ含めてここまでやってきました。で監督の選択肢となれればいいなと思ってますし、試合で出たからには必ず勝利に貢献できるようなプレーをしたいなと思ってます。
Could you just, because the gentleman doesn't have the device, could you just
Yes.
translate to him?
どうぞ。
You just
you
to
can
translate
translate
to him, the
in
gentleman
Japanese.
got no device. So,
Okay. On English.
yeah.
Okay.
Or not in Japanese.
In Japanese.
In Japan.
Japanese?
In English. Okay,
It's
okay,
already
okay.
done,
Oh,
huh?
thanks.
It's already
Okay.
done.
If there is any questions before we end the press conference, Michael?
Hi, a question for Kantoko Hirose. Or Kantoko, not coach. That's my poor Japanese, very sorry. For Hirose. You've played throughout the league phase against East Asian teams. Obviously now you're playing against a team from West Asia. What experience do you have of playing against teams from this part of the world? What differences are you expecting in the challenge that you will face tomorrow against Al Sadd when you compare to the challenges that you've had playing in East Asia in the league phase earlier in the competition? Thank you.
今の質問はどうですか。
こっちの選手は個々の能力が高い選手がいっぱいいますし、特にサイドアタッカーは自分がもし対峙するってなったら1対1仕掛けてくる選手が多いと思いますし、スピード、テクニックとてもスキルの高い選手がいると思うんで、まず自分の個として負けないところももちろんですけど、組織としてでもうまく対応できればいいなと思ってます。
Okay. One thing before we end the press conference regarding the tickets distribution, please contact with the LOC team media. Okay. All right, Coach. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.